like you woke up.
It's
It's like I kind of did. Hey, good morning. Pippa.
Yeah. What?
Word.
Well, I thought you were putting music on or something. But yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Pippa Walnut, Cassandra.
Morning, Phyllis.
Hi, Phyllis.
The realist.
The realist.
Barry said,
The
Phyllis,
realist.
the realist.
Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Women's Wednesday on Thursday.
Yep. Women's Wednesday on Thirsty Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey?
I don't know.
My work. It might work. It might work. If you're thirsty,
I
go
could
ahead.
use one of those waters though.
Good morning, Erica.
Good morning, Erica. Oh, how are you doing? How are y'all doing? Oh, been thinking about you guys. Hope you're doing well.
I know. Like,
Yeah.
Production assistant.
So we're 2 minutes in. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, and all you've said.
She said 5 words.
I said good morning.
I wasn't expecting to be on here today, so but it's always a blessing. I like to be able to, sit on the culture couch, and I get to sit here with Elizabeth. That's kind of cool. She's kind of my friend, kind of my sister.
Kinda.
Just kind of. That's why she's sitting way over there. So do what? Oh yeah, so we had a pretty good turnout Tuesday. For those of you that have been tuning in and keeping up with us and the things that we're doing with our Wellbriety, we started a meeting out there in Clinton at the library Tuesday evenings at 7:00. And we got some family, we got some brothers out there that sweat afterwards as well. So it was a pretty good Tuesday. We had 15 people show up, 5 children. So that's a big deal. Healing isn't just for us, we put our kids and our families through a whole lot. So being able to bring them into these circles to hear what they have to say, to hear what's going on in their own little worlds, it's an amazing thing. So we just invite you all out. If you're not doing anything on Tuesday evenings, come to the Clinton Library, come sit in a circle with us, with us, and sweat afterwards. It's pretty cool. Hi, Jimmy. Well, hot dang, look who it is. Good morning.
Talking about me.
This one, I'm Miss Bobby.
I'm hot dang.
Oh, hey,
That we went to school
Rose.
together.
How are you? Glad to see you on. Well, something else that I wanted to mention. So, if you miss these morning meditations, they're all on our YouTube channel, which is at C-N-A-tour. Correct? Did I say that correctly? I'm still learning it. I have it, but I'm still learning it. But yeah, you can catch the link at the end of every video.
It's just at CNA-tour.
At CNA-tour. But so we gotta. Oh, what else? What else are we supposed to talk about? I'm like, what else are we supposed to talk about? Can we go into the meditation?
I'm like,
can we go into the meditation?
McDonald's? We could talk about that one time in band camp. You always talk about that one time in band camp all the time. Well, look, y'all, get y'all coffee, get ready. Let's go take a while. Do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
I can read it.
All right, you sound educated.
So we're in the summer meditations with Native American elders. Today's September 5th. Decisions that have been made for the last couple of centuries have been decisions made without the presence of a real God. From the vision, not of God, but of money. Tom Porter, Mohawk. As we view the world today, it's easy to see that people are off track. We are no longer living in harmony. Focusing on the material only leads us from the path of the Creator. We must now pray for ourselves and the people in a pitiful way. We must be humble and ask the Great Spirit to intervene, because if we don't, our children will continue to have troubles. They're acting out our behavior as adults. Today is a good time to start. We need to get a spiritual way back into our lives. We need to focus on the spiritual, not on the material. Today I intend to focus on my Creator. Help me to focus on the spiritual way today. Well, you wanna? Hey, Ruth. Good morning. So you wanna
Start off.
start off? Yeah.
So different because Barry is not on here, and he usually starts off and goes on for about 30 minutes, and then he lets me speak.
Hey, Jake.
Tell Jake to come sing at our dance.
Come sing at our dance. Are you coming on the 21st? Well, hope so.
What? I thought you were still talking to like from my as we view the world today, like earlier when I asked you, we must
Good
now
morning,
pray
Randy.
for ourselves
Good
and
morning.
people in a pitiful way. I wouldn't. I wouldn't know how to do that, honestly, because like my grandmother Daisy raised me. She said, "Whatever you have, always take care of it." But I know there are some people in my family. I'm not saying no names, but I know that they have to have everything. They're like really materialistic, and like I do pray for everybody in my family, like for good health, for God to watch over them. But I don't know how to pray for that. Pray, hey Lord, whatever they're asking, can you give it to them? It's just something materialistic and not like asking them, like give them what they need and not what they want. Does that make sense, or did I just like that ball just go way over your head?
No, you did good to have me thinking, because, when we were talking about before we came on here, you can look at pity in a negative way, or you can look at pity in a positive way, So it's just whatever state of mind you're in, I think, where you're at along the journey. For me, I look at it as with empathy and sympathy now. There's, I want everybody to have, like you were saying, not necessarily what they want, but what they need. So in that sense, when I'm praying for others, I pray for God's will, because I can want all these things for other people, but is that really
true.
like good for them? So I pray for God's will and His intent to be, over their lives and their lives, to be able to have that understanding to even want to be in His will. When you asked that earlier, it just had me thinking, because I have family too that they just, and I've even been there myself, man. Even in my addiction, even my alcoholism, the more that I had, the better off I thought I was going to be. And I just always end up chasing something that was never there, that I couldn't have. So I was replacing these things, these voids with objects, with alcohol, with weed, with pills, with dope, whatever it may be, and so that always led me to always wanting more and never being satisfied.
Yeah.
And so I look at it now, that I'm in my recovery, that I've been on this journey. It's the things that people can't see. It's the things that you can't touch, but you have, like joy, peace, good health, prosperity. Because I think on this journey, when we start praying for God's will in our life, everything will show up for us. We don't have to go out and search for these things. As long as we're staying in His will, on His path, He'll provide these things. So that's why He's called our provider. That's why He's called peace. You know, the God of peace, the God who provides, the God who protects. You know, so you know he's got many names, and we can call upon him in these good ways. So, but
I think it's like hard with my daughter Avery because she sees like all the other kids at school, like they have this Stanley Cup. Like she wants the Stanley Cup because everybody else has a Stanley
Good
Cup.
morning, Janelle.
And
That's good, Jake. That's good.
right, that is like I stopped. I was like,
I carry.
but I'm trying to like. It's not that I don't have the money for it. It's just that I don't want her to think that okay, somebody else has it, I want it, or I want the same thing. I want the same like I said, the Stanley Cup. What's so fabulous about those cups? I don't understand it. Just get a water bottle; it'll be the same.
I know you can put like ice in it, and it'll
Keep it for
still be in
days.
there for like 2 days.
Just throw your water bottle in the freezer; it'll stay.
But will it stay? Will it stay frozen for 2 days? No.
But I'm just trying to teach her that. I'm just trying to teach her that she doesn't need everything like them other kids do. I mean, I'm not saying everybody's the bad parent, or I'm not saying not to spoil your kids. You know, those are your kids. You know. But now that I'm sober, I'm just trying to teach her, you know, not to be so materialistic. You know, give thanks of what we got. Like I love my apartment, I really do, and everything is given to me in it. You know. I still can't sit in the recliner because every time I sit in there, she just like tries to jump in there, jump on it. But yeah.
Better get her a tour tumbler.
Tour
We were talking
tumbler.
about hockey.
But yeah, so it's just. I guess I just gotta learn how to pray for them.
Well, yeah, like so.
Ask God to teach me how to pray for
You know, that's
those.
you're like you're saying that. That's really cool. You know about that you brought that up because you know I have this little corner in my bedroom and I have these prayers on there and I have pictures of you know my loved ones and there's something on there that you know I pray for, and it has to do with resentment and I don't necessarily just count it to resentment, but it has to do with resentment. And so if I feel you know, when I'm praying for others, I pray everything that I want for myself for them.
Mm-hmm.
And so it makes it a whole lot easier to pray for somebody. It makes it a whole lot easier just to, you know, forget like what was done, what was said, you know, and it makes me look with it myself. Like, what do I really want for myself? And so, like the word says to, and I'm paraphrasing to, love your brother, you know, love your neighbor as your brother, just as God has loved you, right? And so, and it goes back into praying when we pray those things for that we want for ourselves, for them, you know, then that's you know the blessings will start to unfold. It becomes easier to pray for others in that manner. Yeah, that my will, my family's will be aligned with your will. Absolutely,
That's a good one. Yeah, I like that one.
So, not everything is, you know, not everything is what it seems. So, God is good, and you know, when we pray for His will, these material things, you know, they'll show up. May not be when we want it, how we want it, you know, but they'll show up. I think everything that I have today, I started off with everybody, you know, giving me things. You know, when I moved into my apartment, I don't think I had anything in there new. I tried to. Well, I bought that for myself. You know, came down the line. Hey, good morning, Bo. How are you? Yeah, and like you said, you know, I try to instill that with my kids too. My girls are hard, man. My son, he's like super
easy.
He's super easy, man. He's just like content, you know. Every once in a while, he'll like want these things, but he's always thinking about other people. He's always thinking about other people. He's always thinking about what his sisters need. You know, he'll buy me a pair of shoes here and there. You know, that's pretty cool. But my girls, man, it's a little different with them. I have to sit down and ask, like, well, why do you need this? Why do you think you have to have that?
Maybe I need to do that too. She's only 8 years old.
Does it work? Maybe not now, but you know, when they become parents or something, it might put those into practice.
Like that Facebook saying, you can't raise your kids the way your parents raised you because they're raising Gizmoners. Well,
You don't have anything else to
nothing
expound
else.
about. Just Creator, help us to focus on a spiritual way today. Your will, not mine. Should we go into announcements? You got announcements? You got some announcements?
You can do that. Announcements. There you go. Announcements.
Let's see this on.
Cedar Hollow.
Oh, all these ones?
What? Do a lot. We still got stuff to take too.
All right. You want to do half of
Yeah,
this?
just get closer and closer to the couch.
I know.
You want to do announcements?
You want to come do announcements?
You guys trying to release some control, practicing the power.
Who keeps coming over here? We doing it right?
No, well, yeah, everybody has different perspectives. So my right may
Okay.
not be your right. His right may not be
Hurry
our
up. Tomorrow's just gonna be just Barry up there.
right. All right, so here's some announcements.
Lord.
Restless, irritable, and discontent. Yep. Oh, hi, Sonia. Ooh, from Santa Ana. Y'all have a good day too. Be blessed. Be blessed. So, something that we like to always promote is Talkspace.
Down there with her. She's got it over there. Sky.
We got fingers over here.
Maybe open it without.
I know. Birds over here. I'm trying to make sure everything is done right. Look, he's looking at the computer too.
I know it.
Scroll it.
We're
Scroll
probably
it.
like
Scroll it.
20 minutes in. Okay,
Guess
so
what happens.
Talkspace. It's online telehealth therapy. The Shiner Arapaho Tribes, Department of Health, Tribal Opioid Response 988 want to encourage all tribal members and tribal employees to take advantage of this online counseling services. So some of the things it covers is grief, trauma, depression, dependency, codependency, relationships, and other therapy topics. So you can go to www.talkspace.com/CHATOR. You have to be sure to put the /CHATOR, and then it'll bring you to a page, and the code would be restore. Passphrase is restore. So this month is the overdose prevention packs to prevent losing more native lives to overdose and fentanyl poisonings. So if you scan the QR code, you get Narcan. Oh, it's on there. Oh, that's cool. So if you scan the QR code on the screen, you'll get the Narcan, the fentanyl test kits, medical disposal bags, medication log bags, wound care kits, overdose symptom information, Narcan, and information about drugs. It's anonymous and free. Oh, it's anonymous and they'll ship supplies to you. So we're going to shout out Brand Logics right now. They help us with the texting tree. So if you text TOUR to 88580 for TOUR, you'll get messages and updates about everything that's going on with TOUR in all nations. What's this? Oh,
That's just notes.
all right. Oh, we have our huge dance coming up. And so yesterday we released the Princess.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so we want to shout out Carly Ty flying out. Beautiful young lady. She's doing a lot in her community, and we're just excited to be able to call her our princess to represent us. She comes from the Little Hawk family, the Flying Out family out in Weatherford. Her grandma was Belva Hicks, the late Belva Hicks. So this girl is doing amazing things for the youth and for our community, and she's going to proudly represent us as our princess this year. So the crowning for that will take place September 21st at our All Nations Resgovery Gord Clan Benefit Dance Cord.
That's good.
Resgovery. We're Resgovery. That means we're covered now.
We are not governed.
I know. We said Resgovery.
We are not governed. Hi, Maya. Hi, Susie. I can't say it. Niafke. Okay. You guys want me to talk about the head staff? Head staff? Okay. Our MC is Eric Travis Guy. The head singer is Evan Ortiz. Spanky. Head man is Tommy Trout. Head lady Shanoa Meadows. Head little boy Talo Gray. Head little girl Abigail Littleman. Honored veteran Shayla Goombay. Honored elder Mary Faye Blackow. The AD is Brendan Haig and Lyndon Carson, and our co-host is the White Thunder Descendants. So come out and celebrate your recovery with us. Come back to the circle, dance, and recover out loud. We're going to have raffles, cakewalk, 50-50, potato dance, and some contests. Not for sure which ones, but we're going to have some contests.
Sure.
Oh,
For
are we
sure.
sure now? Oh, we're going to have a purple and teal contest, right? And then there we go. Teen cloth in honor of All Nations Recovery Princess crowning. So,
Still figuring out the prizes. That's what it is.
yeah, still figuring out the prizes. It's not set yet, but we're gonna have some contests with prizes. It's a drug and
What is
alcohol
the
free.
potato dance?
Put a potato on your forehead.
Yeah, and you walk around.
Yeah.
You dance in the circle.
Yeah. Here. Show.
Oh, are you serious?
Like, do you have to tape a potato to your forehead or glue it? Like, could you say put the potato on your head?
No, you gotta like walk like that with the potato.
Like, so you just hold the potato up. And
No,
You-
bring your head over here.
Oh, hell no.
That's why I was like, are you serious? So the potato goes right here, and the other person's head goes on the
Oh,
other side, and you walk
okay.
to the song.
I'm not getting that close to you.
Yeah, this guy.
No, you don't. No, not with me. With whoever you choose to do it with.
Somebody come potato dance with
Yeah,
me.
this guy.
I'm like that.
Grease your foreheads for the potato dance. You need a neck to do the potato dance. Ooh, a drum contest. Jake said we should have a drum contest.
Oh my god.
Ooh. So you're supposed to come. Sponsor it, Jake. Sponsor it.
Maya said, ungrease your forehead.
Hey, Christy, how are you?
Oh.
Hey, I've been trying to. I try to reach out to you. So hit me up. Hand drum. All right. So our well-briding meetings. This is huge. It's starting to take off. So we have several meetings that are going on in the communities. Monday we have Mending Mondays, which is based off the it's based off mending broken hearts. So you're going to deal with grief and trauma and intergenerational traumas. That's 7 o'clock at DOH 1950 South Shepherd, El Reno, Oklahoma. Addresses are posted on a thing. Tuesdays we have talking circles at the Clinton Library. I touched about that a little bit before we started. That's going to be 721 Frisco Avenue at 7 o'clock. There's always going to be a sweat afterwards. Also on Tuesdays, if you're in the which one was that? In the Watonga area, we have these informal gatherings. It's AA, so that's at 203 North South Street.
Shaking the floor.
No
I
problem,
know,
Sharon.
listen
We got you.
I shared.
Barry's over here dancing.
You guys should see him. He is like,
Like, if we could turn the camera to show you what
hey, pretty Joe. Hey, pretty Joe.
He's just sitting here pacing back and forth, rocking
Yeah.
back and forth.
So Thursday we have our talking circle here in El Reno, 1950 South Shepherd. Once again, we start smudging at 6:30. The 19th. Tonight's a split group. So every other week we are gonna have a co-ed meeting where the men and women are together and the children, and then the following week it's gonna be a men's meeting and a women's meeting, and so that starts today. The splitting up. It'll be myself, Elizabeth, or Brittany chairing the women's meetings. So come out and get some healing. Hi, Miss Cindy. I love you.
You actually use my baby picture. That is so
Say
awesome.
your baby picture. Oh, speaker night. Speaker night. We have Elizabeth Cadigas. I look like a refugee from Cambodia. You're just cute.
I know I have some big old chiclets. And my teeth are big.
Oh my gosh. But
Y'all
yeah, she's
come
gonna
out
be
and
our speaker September 19th. Supper's at 10, meetings at 7. Come out and hear her story. She's got a wonderful, beautiful story of her recovery, her journey, and what the solution is. So Fridays we have our 12-step meeting. Based off the Wellbriety 12 steps men and women. It's the Native American AA basically. So
it's good. Y'all come out to it. Get them steps working.
So they break down the steps one by one and work through them. If you've already been in AA, you probably going to break down some generational trauma, intergenerational trauma. So it's a good meeting. David Levi facilitates those, the Mending Mondays and the Thursday Talking Circle and the Friday 12-step meeting. So come on out and heal with us. Elders Traditional Night. Yeah. So we got a big night coming up, September 24th. The Pathways to Community Living is hosting an Elders Traditional Night. They'll have games, storytelling from the elders, old-fashioned visiting with elders, sharing of knowledge and traditions. I don't know about you, but I like talking to elders. They're funny. They're funny and they hold a lot of wisdom. And they really just want to be talked to. Like they have all these stories, all these things that they want to teach, and they're just waiting for somebody to ask them about it. So that's going to be Tuesday, September 24th from 3 to 6. At 10331 North 274 Road in Clinton. Oh, at the elderly. Yeah, I was like, what the? At the Elderly Nutrition Center in Clinton. I didn't see that part.
Why is she reading the address?
The contacts for that is Janet Bullcoming and Isaiah Garcia. Oh, and we do recover. So we're requesting support from you in honor of Recovery Month. We want to create a video of natives in recovery. So please send us a video of you and your family members saying, I am in recovery. And we'll create a video, do a campaign to show the world that we do recovery. Anybody in recovery. Children, youth, elders, adults, anybody. If you're in recovery, send us the video saying, I am in recovery. And that's all I got.
Prevention in the park.
Oh, we have Prevention in the Park. That's the 5th annual Prevention in the Park. It's going to be, where's that at?
Scissortail.
Oh, Scissortail Park at 7 o'clock. So, what?
It's on the 7th. It's 6.
Oh, it's on the 7th at 6. Oh my gosh. If you would have just let me read this, I want to mix that up.
So he's oh my god.
Helicopter in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hi, Kimberly. OCO. So there's going to be lawn games, local resources, naloxone prizes, and music. So come on out, join us. Tour's going to be out there. They're going to have their table set up.
Color run on Sunday.
And then on the 8th, we have the color run at Clinton, right?
Clinton,
Yeah, at the Clinton IHS. So it's going to be the 2nd annual. Come out, do the color run, fun walk, get registered. If you want a shirt, get registered. They're only giving them to those that register. I wish I could run that, man. I got so much going on. I love 5Ks. Say gross. But I think that's it. Is that it? You got anything
That's
else? You guys got anything to add? Barry, you got something to say?
Yeah.
Jake,
Since you back there bouncing around, facing back and forth.
With your presence?
Jake's recovery
Over everything.
his clothing.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Ho. Thank you all. Have a beautiful, blessed day.
Is that it?
I think that's it. I keep looking at the computer.
Bye.
Unless you got anything else on it. All right.
You have a good day. Don't cross the road.